Hello and welcome to David's Electronics blog. For those of you who are waiting for the Heathkit episode part 2, sorry to say that things caught up with me. I had a lot of schoolwork and I just totally forgot about it, and it's kind of too late for me to do it. I'm sorry. There's really no excuse for making those of you who have subscribed to me wait this long, even though not many people have subscribed to me. Um right now I'm going to be reviewing the Apple One. No, not the original one. Those things are expensive and they're impossible to find now unless I ask Steve Wozniak for one, and even then I'd have to pay like thousands of dollars probably. Um, no, I'm reviewing a replica of it. A replica made by a man named Vince Braille who replicates old computers, and in fact, he's just finished doing a one called the Altair. His website is Braille Computer, www.braillecomputers.com. I'll put in a link in the description below. Sorry, I'm breathing hard. We or I got it for Christmas a few years ago, and I was really intrigued by it because I saw it on I got a book that said make the Apple One. And I thought, oh, okay, make an Apple One. I'm interested in old computers. Well, turns out that it was a kit that I had to make, and it was by Mr. Braille. The book was called. Let me just get it really quick. Replica Apple One Replica Creation Kit. Here it is. So I was able to. My parent, like I said, I got it for Christmas. My parents got it for me, and I decided to write a few programs for it. Just make some programs with BASIC. But I kind of gave up on it because, for one thing, integer basic really has no uses anymore. But I still know a little bit of integer basic, and I now know a little bit, and thanks to that, now know AppleSoft Basic. And I tried doing a few things for it, but it was just really, really hard. And I know some of you are probably gonna say, "Oh, you gave up too soon," blah 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 blah. No, no, it's just really hard. And plus, there was you'd have to do most of the good things using assembly, and that's pretty hard. But I'm learning it now. I'm learning it. I'm gonna get an assembly class. But enough about me. Let's go to the Apple One. Okay, this is my Replica One TE from Braille Computers, revision 2. I think TE stands for third edition. Even this says a revision 2, but it has a six. It actually replicates old technology. It uses a microcontroller, a propeller microcontroller, and but it also uses old chips like just a second, it's a little dusty. These I think these are old RAM chips. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are. The 474 LSO04 and other 74 LSs. Or they might just be regular CMOS circuits, I'm not sure. But over here we have a remade version of the 6502 chip, which was used in most microcomputers of that day, because of its inexpensivity, and And yeah, so it's got a power switch and LED light that turns on. This is a little thing so you can make your own revisions and do experiments on it. This is the expansion port and things for an expansion port. This is the ASCII keyboard input. Now ASCII keyboards were the standard before before IBM had the PS/2 keyboards. This is a PS/2 port right here. You may remember these. And this is an ASCII keyboard port. I don't have an ASCII keyboard, so I can't show you. The original Apple I had an ASCII keyboard, and it didn't have any PS/2 ones. No, it's not PS2. It has nothing to do with the PS2. But using this propeller microcontroller as the in and out chip, I am able to use a PS/2 keyboard. Just a second. A PS/2 keyboard with the Apple I. Well, the Apple I Replica. It has normally the Apple I would have had an RF output, radio frequency output, but since most TVs don't have that anymore, where Vince Braille used the propeller chip to make as an in and out chip so that we could have RCA component video. I think I'm saying that right, either RCA video or RCA component video. I'm not sure. You can either hook this up to a 7 to 7 to 9 volt power supply, but I couldn't find one at any electronics store. I know you guys are probably saying, "Oh, you're gonna say, oh, they're probably super easy to find, blah blah blah." Well, the only one I could find was one on the internet, and that was from the propeller side, and I wanted one now, so I hooked it up to this, a regular computer power supply. The power supply is hooked up to this, and this is how the original Apple I had a soldered on power supply, because power supplies didn't exist yet, and it didn't even have a port yet. That wasn't until the IBM PC, and so luckily they have this that I can adapt it and all sorts of things. That's basically about it. And the switch and stuff. So, here's a second. Here's a in and out cable. I'm not sure if it's in and out or video. I think it's video, or RGB, out, or V, or whatever it is. But we have that, and so I'm going to turn it on now. Okay, so now I'm going to fire up the Replica 1. First, I'm going to turn on my TV so I can show you the output. Right now it's just input, the input symbol for my TV. Now I'm going to hit this. This lights up, and I get this @ sign. Can't really see it that well because I don't have a TV recorder, but it's an @ sign, and as you can see, I'm pressing numbers. I'm pressing a number, but nothing's coming up. Pressing letters too. That's because it needs to be reset. And so I'm gonna reset it. And then it gives me a little slash right there, and now I'm ready to go. Now I can type in letters, numbers, all sorts of stuff. Okay, that didn't work. Let me show you a quick assembly thing. So I type in I can type in 1 FFF, then it'll get me 1 FFF is FF, is that symbol FF. Okay, let's see 1 FF FR, enter. Okay, it gives me the same thing. So yeah, it's basic. It's very basic. So 43. Wait, enter. So I have to keep resetting it all the time, or else it won't let me do anything. So let's try 45. 45 equals 3. Okay, 0, 3. So these are all assembly instructions. It's basic stuff. But here, let me show you the basic program. So I'm going to run the basic program, E000R. So R means run in assembly. So now look, I have the less than sign, or greater than, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think less than. And so now I can write commands in BASIC. So print, and that's a little. You should know if you've ever done BASIC before. You should know what that is. So so then, or probably any language besides C. I haven't tried out all languages except assembly and C. But print, and then I'm gonna say the basic program, hello world. Okay, so now I have hello world, exclamation mark, and 2 things, sorry. And then print hello world. It prints the hello world. Then I can do this, 10, which tells it that it's an instruction and that there's more stuff to do. So print hello world. Now you guys should know this program. I think every programmer of old computers has tried this before. Go to 10. Run. Hello world. So yeah, it's just printing hello world all over and over again. And so let's stop this. I don't want to break it, or I don't want to crash it or anything. But it's pretty good. So it gives us an almost exact it gives us an exact recreation of the output of an Apple I computer. I would recommend seeing the documentary on Welcome to Macintosh for more info about his Replica 1, or just going to his website, www.braillecomputers.com. I'll put a link in the description below. That's kind of overused now. It's almost a meme. But so I'm going to just turn this off now. Or actually, there's one more button I need to show you. The clear button. It's right here. I'm going to press it, and it clears the whole screen. It basically resets the whole thing. But this resets the video. Now, now, if you look at it, I'm typing, right? Just typing random letters. But when I hit the backspace, it's not getting rid of any of the letters. That's because this, the original Apple I didn't use a video ROM, as it was too expensive at the time to make the characters. No, they used logic gates, shift registers. Of course, everything is made out of logic gates. Almost everything's made out of logic gates and chips. But he used shift register. Steve Wozniak used shift registers, so that it was much cheaper. And really, that's kind of it. So I can't delete it because it's not. It's put there permanently. This whole thing about RAM, and I don't really understand it that much, but yeah. And so let me just do this. Okay, 000D. Okay, whatever. But that's basically it. So this is running still. Kind of hear it. So just comment and subscribe if you want. So just comment and subscribe if you want to see videos similar to this. Thank you.